Hello everyone, and welcome back, directly back, to Hogwarts Mystery. I'm recording these two back to back. In the last one, we had two ghosts acting like children, one entitled and one a little rude. And here is standing the poor fat friar, not really knowing what to do. However, he shooed us off to do our studies, so now we will have to go and talk to Penny. Or study with Penny. So that was what we're going to do. Go and get some advice from Penny, yes. She's always so level-headed, of course, so... Except when it comes to werewolves. So maybe she has some good ideas. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's see. First of all, let's talk to... It's incredible how much, the school is now permeated with ghosts. Roar. Like, they're never there before, but now they're everywhere. That's kind of interesting. Have you heard? Erling the Great will be hosting his Death Day party here at Hogwarts. I heard one of Erling's great stories last night about dragon keepers in Romania. It was simply incredible. The ghosts sure are going gaga over that Erling fellow. Yeah, true. Again, I would probably rather go to Sir Nicholas's Death Day party than Erling's. But that's just because of my first impression of Erling. Unfortunately, is very spoiled and entitled. And that's not really... He's a Karen, as they say nowadays. But we would just have to wait and see if his demeanor changes and he becomes very likable. We have to see. I can't believe that Erling and Nearly Headless Nick will be hosting competing Death Day parties. It's a shame that it had to come to that. But those two ghosts do not get along. And now it seems like the whole school is talking about them. Erling sounds like having a fascinating personality. It would be nice to meet someone with much experience in traveling. You might run into him if you keep your eye out for him. He's supposed to be touring Hogwarts with the Fat Friar. Oh, they might come to us. And here's our charms classroom. You will often find Professor Flickway in here teaching students.
Yeah.
Oh, Penny and Ray. What a delight to see you. Let me introduce you to... Some call me Erling, but you may call me Erling the Great. If he'd have been less posh or entitled, he would have done the other way around, like you may call... Some call me Erling the Great, but you know what? You can call me Erling. Then he would have been possibly more likable, because you already get his intent. And it's... have him at a higher level than others. I don't like that. I'm Penny Hayward. Charmed to meet you. Erling the Great. Ray was just telling about you and your travels. They're quite legendary. Did you know I was in talks to collaborate with the writer to collect my stories into a book? Yes, you told me all about it on the way here.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you can meet Penny. She's one of Hufflepuff's best potion students. You're too kind, Friar. How does your tour of Hogwarts go so far? The castle is about as grand as I expected. Beautiful classrooms. Even if the arrangement is slightly confusing. Unfortunately, we cannot stay for long because today's schedule is rather brisk.
Yeah.
But we have a moment to let you get better acquainted with Erling if you like. Here we go. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't know. He's like... I hope there's some redeemable qualities to him, because right now he's just trying to be better than everyone else. And I don't really like that personality. I don't know. I don't know about this guy. I hope he has some redeemable qualities later. For now. Let's see. I try putting ghosts together through my travels and stories. Yeah, that's nice. But it's more the way you approach people that was the issue, not as much as what you do. Because that's admirable. It's more you approached people. Oh, I like Penny's is like the dueling club. It's the yellow. Let's see here. It's nice to hear that Erling and the Friar have been friends for so long. Yes, let's see here. What does he say? I'm especially interested in showing Erling our spacious dungeons. Yeah, and as ghosts you can probably go through the dungeons like no problem. Because you can go through walls, right? So, yeah. I'm glad we can see... I'm glad we can host Erling as it passes through Scotland. Yes. Let's see here. What's your favorite side from the visiting story? The book? Something from a book? I am very impressed with the caliber of Hogwarts students I have met. Okay. So he's very happy with the level of knowledge that we have. That's okay. But it's still his people skills that's the problem. Perhaps I could speak with to the students with White's workshop. Oh, so he's just focused on getting his stories down and such. He's not really focused on anything else, really, as it seems. I would like to share my knowledge of history with this school. Yeah, and stay longer. Maybe. Now I'm being me. Oh, goodness gracious, because now my headspace is like in the don't know where to play some kind of thing. What you're looking forward to seeing the most, Erling? I try and bring ghosts together with me. Oh, recircling with him. I think we already have had this one. Yes, we have seen that one. And remark? We're especially interested in showing Erling our spacious... Well, we are circling, okay. As he passes through Scotland. Yes, we are definitely circling. Hogwarts has a rich story to explore. Every room hosts something magical. Well, it's a school of magic, so it would be weird if it didn't. Am I being too mean? Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. Let's see here. I'm very impressed with the caliber of students I've met so far. Yes, so he is impressed with the level we have, so that's good. It's such a joy to get to know the charming students of Hogwarts. So bright, young minds. Interesting. The warm welcome from most of Hogwarts leads me to believe my upcoming Death Day party will be one to remember. We are glad that you can spend it among friends here. It's a pleasure to get to know you too. It's not every day we have that a distinguished such as yourself visit Hogwarts. I will hate to interrupt, but I must remind Erling that we have a scheduled tour in the dungeons in a few moments. Ah yes, the dungeons. What better placed for two ghosts to hunt? Do you know who has some of the genuinely most fascinating dungeons? Azkaban. Interestingly enough, I visited the island before it was turned into a prison. The dreadful owner in those times. You can tell me all about it on our way. but only after you help make some decisions for your birthday party. There's still a lot to coordinate. Of course. Show me the way. Excuse us. Good day to you both. He's certainly a talkative spirit, isn't he? I did understate his tendency towards storytelling. I'm not sure that it would be possible to overstate it. Erling makes a pompous first impression, but it seems much nicer when he lets his guard down. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Like pompous is probably also a better word from entitled, but that's kind of like that vibe he gave off. But I'm hoping he has like a story development since, according to the knowledge that I could find, that this is his first appearance in the Hogwarts world is in this game. So hopefully he gets some redeemable, or he's going like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, something like that. That would be really nice to see. Letting others see that side of Erling might help him straighten things out with nearly hitless Nick.
Huh?
Is Sir Nicholas really going to continue planning his own Death Day party the same night? I'm afraid nothing will deter him now. He's extremely dedicated. The ghosts who are invited to both parties will be in a tight spot. There are compelling reasons to go to either party. Yeah, that's actually the worst part is it puts everyone at Hogwarts in a predicament, because now they have to choose. It's the same when, this is a bad example, but when two friends break up and they cannot get along anymore and you are forced to choose. That's the worst thing ever. Really, that is. Even though you still want to be friends with the both, they just don't get along anymore. It's annoying. It is a really dreadful position.
Huh?
Who do you think will have most guests at the party? Erling is more popular. Nick is friends with everyone. Yeah, here's the thing, and I think I talked about it in the last one, is Erling is a guest. Yes, he's prestigious and he has a lot of stories and he's popular and he has fame. But when it comes to parties, your friends are your friends closest. So I believe that Nick will possibly get most friends to his party. Mostly because everyone knows him. And respectfully, they will probably choose him because they are the friends and Erling is an quote-unquote outsider. Even if he's popular and has fame. So I think friendship deters everything else. Erling is great, but Sir Nicholas is a friend. The ghosts can be a fiercely loyal bunch. I don't think that Erling would be starved for attention, so I hope you're right, for Sir Nicholas' sake.
Oh.
Nobody should be alone for something as important as their death day. Yeah. I can't believe... I can't imagine anything sadder than that. I wish there was a way for me to help Sir Nicholas through this. I'll be meeting with Nicholas... they switch between the names all the time. Can't they stay with Sir Nicholas or Nearly Headless Nick? One of the two. One of the two. I'll be meeting with Nearly Headless Nick to go over his party plans soon. Would you like to join? Absolutely. Just let me know when and I will be there. Cool. So let's see. Help Nick make invitations. I need your help making invitations. Find me in the Great Hall. Yes. We'll be meeting Nick in the Great Hall in the next one. And until then, guys, Take care and have a fantastic day.